everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to make this card here, which my mum made me for my birthday. So my mum's a card maker as well, and she followed this tutorial by Christina Griffiths on YouTube, and it's called, or what's known as, a quad or quadruple easel card. I think it's actually a twisted easel, and it's a really lovely design. Now Christina's has hers so that each of these were facing out to each corner, but my mum's done it so that they all face you in one direction. I just thought that looked really sweet. So then during a Facebook Live, I made this one here following mum's measurements, and I think it looks lovely. So the one I'm going to do today is going to be a masculine card. So I'm going to make one for a guy for a male birthday. These all will fold down like so, and then that will go into your 6x6 envelope or box envelope, and then inside you've got your space to write your message. And I just think it's so lovely. And again, you can see how mum's all folds down there, and then she's popped her message inside. So it's a really easy one to do. You don't need any specialty dies. I've just used dies and stuff from my stash just to decorate it, but the actual card is really easy to make. So let me show you how. This one here, I used mainly the scraps from my Watercolour Spring. There were some available when I done the live, but they did sell out during the live, unfortunately. But you can use obviously anything. So today I'm going to use this pad here, which I haven't used for a while, Made for Men paper pack. You get, it's 8x8 papers, you get 24 sheets. It's 170 GSM. You get topper sheets as well. So I've already gone and cut all of the ones that I want, and for my little stoppers, I'm going to use these embellishments here, which are like see-through. It looks like a denim kind of design, but I've put the white foam pad behind them, and I just thought they actually looked like little buttons. I thought they look, you know, quite good. So I've got two in one design and then two in another. And just to go back to that one there, I just used enamel dots to hold up those, and my mum used little padded dots there. Okay. So you want to get yourself a 6x6 card blank, and then you want to stick a piece of 5 3/4 squared, whether it be pattern paper, whatever, on the front. I'm going to have this probably as a top fold. I'm going for the plain white, just so that all of these squares are going to really pop against it, and then with the pattern paper and everything, I just think it will stand out a bit more. So I'm going to stick this one down first. Okay, then you want to cut yourself 4 pieces of 2.5 by 5, and on each one along the long side you're going to score at 2.5. Okay, so you can see I've got all of mine there, and then just fold them in half so you've got these little mini cards. Okay, I'm just going to use my smaller scoreboard here. So what you want to then do is, in the top square, you want to score from the top left down to the bottom right, all within that top square. So I'm just going to use my 4-inch marker, pop my stylus in, and just keep it in the track. Some people like to draw lines using like a marker in their scoreboards. I always say I can't do that on mine because I use mine for magazine commissions, so I have to keep mine nice and clean and tidy. So I can't draw on mine. But if I just line up the point with the 4-inch there, and then the bottom score line with the 4-inch down here, like so, and then I can just join that up. Okay, so again, open it up, you're working in the top square, and you're going to score from the top left down to the bottom right. Okay, you're then going to fold that one over, like so. Okay, you then want to cut yourself 4 pieces of 2.5 squared. So I'm just using the same green, and you're going to stick it onto the front triangle. So you're folding that over, and you're going to add your glue onto that part. We're going to stick that on there, and then when it comes up, you can see we get that little twisted easel. I'll just show you this one, and then I'll do the rest. Now, if you want, you can fold it down like this, and then just line up this one over the top, and that way you know it's all going to fold and be lined up when you fold them flat to pop it in the envelope. Okay, so now I've got these pieces all ready. You want to stick them onto this one. So like I said, I'm going to have mine as a top fold. Just treat them as squares right now, because I think it's easier when you flatten them to line them up. So I've got my fold here. They're all in the same orientation, so they're all at the top, so that when it opens, they're all going to face the right way. So I'm focusing on making sure I've got the same kind of border on the outside, because then the inside will, you know, all line up itself. Okay, so I've got that nice same border all the way around, and then a thinner cross going through the middle. So I'm going to, this time, again, make sure your fold's at the top. Add my glue all on the back. And now I know what that border needs to be. I can just focus on this bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to quickly go straight onto this next one, and then I can move them around. Once you get these bottom ones in place, then you can just line up the top two. That looks about right. Okay, so while they're drying, I've got all of these pieces here from the paper pad. So I've gone for slightly plainer ones for the top part, and then the busier prints for the bottom. So these are all 2 1/4 squared, and they're going to stick on the bottoms of each of these squares. And then I'm going to have the little stopper just go on top of there. These plainer pieces are going on top, so I can then put like my sentiment and more details on the front. So in total, you'll want 8 pieces of 2 1/4 squared. You can see on here where I've gone for ones that have just got, maybe if they've got the detail, it's along the bottom, so then the B pops a bit more. This one here is all plain, but then a little bit of detail in the corner. That one there was just like a polka dot piece. And this one again, just a little bit of detail. It just helped whatever I was putting on the front stand out. And then you can see underneath I've got that busier paper. So it will depend on how you want to decorate yours, but that's what I've done. So I'm going to get all of these stuck down next. So 4 on the bottom and then 4 on the tops here. So that's all stuck down, and then I'm using the ephemera pack here. And they're just really nice. You've got like boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, father and son there. There's one there with a newborn baby. Hello, handsome. You've got other different images here. You've got the hands with the child's hand there. Rainbows, different leaves, and then all these sentiments. There's quite a lot in here. So I'm not making this card for anyone specific. It will go into my stash that my friends come and then help themselves to. So I think I might do maybe one for Dad, because we've got Father's Day in a few months. So you can see they're all nice sizes. Now it doesn't matter if they overlap. So for example, I used to say stick that there and it overlaps, because it would be that way, because when it opens, you know, it's still gonna, it will display itself quite nicely. But I'm going to try and keep everything within the squares. So I've got You Are My Absolute Favourite. I do like that one. I think that will look quite nice there. I mean, you could just have a sentiment and then just nice pattern papers and leave it at that. But I might do that one. And then also in the paper pack, you've got more bits here that you can cut out. So you can see some of the sheets here. You've got like little gift tags. You've got Happy Father's Day there. You've got these lovely strips, which are all, I think, are nice inside the cards. So you've got that one, and you've got these ones here. I mean, that kind of square would probably fit. Actually, it would fit quite nicely in there. So I'm going to have a little play around. I'll pop it all on high speed, and then I'll show you it when I'm finished. So I've stuck most of the bits down, but I thought I'd stop here just to show you how to add the stoppers. So it's up to you where you want to put your stopper. You might want to have these pieces quite far back. You might want to have them more sloped like this. What I tend to do is line them up with the point. So this one here is in line with the point here, again here. And that's just the kind of marker that I've used. So I'm just going to take the foam pad backing off there, and then just kind of push this back so it's in line with the other one, and then pop that one down there. And there we got our little stopper. And again, do the back one. So I've got, you are my absolute favourite. I've got the picture of the father and daughter. It could also be uncle and niece. And then I've got the hands there because it's got the grey on the sleeve. If I just show you there, I think it's like the grey of her dress. So I've used that one, but you've got all different hands. That one's really nice as well with the hearts. And then on the back, I think I'm going to have I love you. And you've got the little heart there as well, which I might pop next to it. So again, just going to pop this one this way, just bring it up so it lines up roughly there, and then pop that one down. So now we've got them all facing us. If yours are bouncing up and popping out, you need to burnish this score line here better. And that one there as well. And then you'll see it will just pop in place. Okay, so that's everything stuck down now and finished. So I've got I love you dad at the back, you are my absolute favourite, and then you've got the hands and that image there, and that will all fold flat. It's nice to decorate it when it's flat because that's how it's going to look when they take it out of the envelope. So I kind of like the sentiments away from each other, and then two like images, you know, on the opposite corners there. I think it looks really nice. And then you've got all your space inside to write your message. And again, I've just brought these two back in so you can see those ones. I'll get photos of all of these, including Mum's, all up onto my blog. And the supplies and everything that I've used will be listed in the description box below. So I hope you've enjoyed this style. Thanks, Mum, for the inspiration. I've loved doing this one. I have lots of twisted easel cards, different easel cards on the channel. I'll have a playlist or some of those popping up now, and I would have shared them probably through the video, so you might want to go and watch those next. And if you've enjoyed today, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and that way you won't miss out on any future videos. See you all again soon. Bye.